Why hello internet and people and friends and readers and whatever else you want to be with your life, because be what you want to be. I don't know where I was going with that. That turned into a philosophical intro. Anywho, I have part 2 of a book haul for you, and I promise that I spent no more than $15 on all these books because I know how to find good deals. Actually, my mom does, but I'm going to take the credit for it. So, I have 28 books to show you for part 2 of this haul. And all of these I got either sometime this week because I'm on spring break. And I went to a thrift store, and then I went to Books A Million. So, 24 of the books I got from 24 of the books I got from the thrift shop, and they were 12 for $1. So for 24 books, I got 24 books for $2, which I think is freaking amazing. And even if I only read these books once, or if I pick them up for half of the book or whatever, all these books were like 8 cents a piece. That's it. And normally I guarantee you they're at least 10 or 15, and some of them are not in the greatest condition. Some of them don't have dust jackets, but still, 24 books for $2, you really can't go wrong. So the first one I got from my mom because she said that she wanted it for her kids at work, and that's a little Disney book. It's a little box. I don't know. I hope her kids at work enjoy this. And then the next book that I have is To Brooklyn with Love. This is one of the ones that I have no idea what it's about. No idea what the cover looks like, so I can't say I judged it on its cover. I just thought the title looked interesting. I don't know. A lot of these books I bought on a whim. Then we have Robin Cook, Shock. This book, again, no idea what this is about. On the back it has a picture of this doctor guy, and it says Master of the Medical Thriller. So I'm guessing it's about medical thrillers, and I like medicine, and I like things that are kind of sort of scary. The next one kind of looks like a YA book, and it's about a high schooler who runs into a cult and a band and a girlfriend, and loyalties aren't where they lie, and that is called Mailed by Patrick John. I kind of just read Jones. Yeah, Patrick Jones. Kind of just skim read the stuff on the back. Then we have The Horse Whisperer, which I'm assuming it's about horse training. Apparently there's a movie. Never seen it. Then we have Harvard's Education by Suzanne Brockman. I think this has something to do with FBI and mystery and a bunch of other stuff that I like. Then we have Don't Look Behind You by Lewis Duncan, and it's a kind of sort of YA, like senior in high school, scary book. Then I bought this book purely for the sake that it brought back memories for me, and that is The School Story by Andrew Clements. He was one of my favorite authors back when I used to read a lot in like middle school, or maybe like late elementary, middle school. And he was great. I read his books all the time. And this is really huge print, so it's going to be really easy for me to get through, but I will reread it at some point in time. Then we have Wish You Were Here by Barbara Shop. I don't know, but it says this is an ALA best book for young adults. No idea what it's about. Kind of a cool cover. Simple and pretty. Then we have this, which I think this book is in the worst condition. Like, it's got all that grimy stuff right there. And the cover looks really old. And that's Leaving Cold Sassy. The unfinished sequel to Cold Sassy Tree. Oh, so it's a sequel. Oops, didn't know that. All I know is that it was in 1917, and I've been wanting to get into some more historical fiction. So, got that one. Then this one is Sweet Tooth by Ian McQueen. I don't know how to pronounce things. But, Cambridge student who's very smart, and the Cold War, and there's a code operation called Sweet Tooth. It's apparently effortlessly seductive. Don't know what that means. King Dork by Frank Fortman. I just thought this book kind of looked like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and that's what I thought it was at first, but it's not. So I just kind of picked it up because, what the heck, 12 for $1. Then we have Dexter, Dearly Devoted Dexter by Jeff Lindsay, and it's inspired by, or it's based off of, inspired by the hit show Dexter, which is a show that I really want to start watching because I finished Supernatural and I want to start watching that, and Arrow, and Pretty Little Liars, kind of, sort of, not really, and I want to rewatch Bones again. Anyways, TV series, something totally different. Oh hey, I got 2 of those. I didn't know that. Another Ian McCallum book is Atonement. Another book that is 1935, another historical fiction. No idea what this is about. Historical fiction. I want to get more into that, so I picked it up. Then I got The Devil Wears Prada. I saw this movie a long time ago, and all I remember about it is it having a lot of curse words, and my mom closing my eyes for like half of the movie because there was a lot of making out. I just remember watching it when I was like, I don't know, like 11 or 12. Whenever that movie came out, it was a while ago. This was The Naked Roommate and 107 other issues you might run into in college. I thought this might be kind of funny because as of next year, I'm going to be full-time dual enrollment student. So, not that I'm going to be staying in a dorm or anything, but I'm going to have to deal with college-age students, so what the heck. Then I have The Backwash Squeeze and Other Improbable Feats. No idea what this book was about. I thought it was a psychology book, and I thought feats was fears, but it's not. So, whatever. Now, this next book, when I saw it, I literally think that I screamed. I was like, oh my gosh! And I flipped out, and I probably looked like a psychopath. And that is Boy Meets Boy by David Levithan. I love David Levithan. He is one of my top 5 favorite authors. He's a fantastic writer, and his quotes are just so unique, and everything about him is just great. This is not one of the top ones that I want to read by him. I really want to read The Lover's Dictionary and The Realm of Possibilities, but this is one of his books, and now I own this book, and I own Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan, and I own 2 David Levithan books, and I want them all. David Levithan's great. I was so excited. This next one is Angus, Thongs, and Full Frontal Snogging. I have not read any of these books. I think it's a trilogy. But, whatever. Girly books. This next one is Peace, Love, and Baby Ducks. No idea what this is about. No dust jacket. But it's got all these cute little illustrations in the corner of each chapter. And I kind of think that's great. There was another heart. There was a duck and a peace sign earlier. Yeah. So peace, love, and ducks. Then we have Good Man Hunting. Another book that I know absolutely nothing about. Thought it was interesting. Another chick lit book. Breathe, a ghost story. I love me some paranormal, and paranormal's great, and I love it. So I just kind of picked this one up. Know nothing about it, besides it's about a ghost. Then this one is a middle grade book, and I've heard of the Skeleton Creek series. like a while back. I've never read it. I've never read anything to do with it. But you take this off and then you have this neat little journal thing, and then you're supposed to read it and it tells you a story or something like that. So that's another one that I got. And then the last one that I got for the 24 books for $2 was Summer Boys by Haley Abbott. Look at how much skin is showing on the front of this book. But I think it's in really good condition for what it is. It's kind of big print. A little bit below my reading level, but it'll be a quick read. And that's kind of what I've been feeling like reading right now. Now we have the next 4 books that I got from Books A Million on sale. All of them. Mercury is a graphic novel that was historical fiction. I've already read this one. I did like it a lot. Actually, I believe I rated it 4 out of 5 stars. If not 4, definitely 3 out of 5 stars. Then we have Bleeding Violet. And this one, I believe it's about a ghost girl. Or no, this girl's crazy or whatever, and all she wants is to be loved. And I just thought this cover was really gorgeous. And it's all purple and, ooh, like if only you could see how much it glistened in the sun. It's so pretty. Then I have Blind Faith, and I looked up on Goodreads, and it had very good reviews, and I played the piano, so I just thought this might be kind of cool. No idea what it's about. Well, I had an idea at some point, and then I started looking at other things. And then, finally, another historical fiction book, because I want to start getting into historical fiction, like I've said for the 68,000th time, and that is The Fetch by Laura Whitcomb. Again, this book had decent reviews on Goodreads, and I was just wanting something quick and easy to read. So I got that. So I hope you guys like this part 2 of my book haul. And I will see you guys in my next video, which will come soon. Love you all. Bye-bye.